Go to Zwift time. So the epic race, trying to do this on the weekends. Yeah, getting warmed up. I mean, the race itself will be 55 km, so it's mostly the climbing in the later part of the race. So at least I have time to really be warmed up decently. Moment I'm just spinning around here, and yeah, that's a good question. I guess we'll go. So did the tiny races yesterday and some super short time trial, 7 km time trial. Yeah, like we'll see. It's Sunday morning, raining outside, so probably the right moment to be on the bike on Zwift, and quite a lot of people signed up for the race. When I checked beforehand, like half an hour ago, it was 130. Hey, Christoph, hi. Guten Morgen. Yeah, so I was expecting a quite like smaller race at this time of the day, but it feels like, yeah, gonna have a good field size. Channel Elost, did I say it right? I don't know. So he streamed the race yesterday. They had nearly 200 on the start, so it was quite a like punchy race then. And yeah, we will see. So let's at least change the bike on time. And then which do I have here? Steel is real. I don't know. I want my Tron. Tron feels home. Let's do that here. So we all again with this, let's say special hat. Yeah, I said this in the stream before. I'm not so sure about the outfit choice, but anyway, doesn't matter. Things will decide it with the legs, not with the things were. So 131 riders already here in the start. Oh, maybe some more coming. 140, 100. 1 minute left. How many are jumping in late like myself? I guess. Do we get down to 40? Not so sure. So let's really see. This is a race where, yeah, I hope it's gonna be like a good speed, not too fast. And the first part, and then yeah, we climbed the volcano climb at the end, which is really good. Around 8 minutes, but after such a race, probably a little bit longer, at least for me. And then, yeah, this is the way to find out what you're made of. So 5 seconds to go. Here we go. Let's go. Danke, Christoph. It was quite a punchy start, but it wasn't. It just felt good. If you look on the data, it wasn't. We got half of the field here in the front group, and then yeah, next guys are 20 seconds already behind. So this is like if you're in this group behind, yeah, there's no way back realistically. Hey Simon, good morning. The field has quite been ripped apart a bit, down to 50 riders. really feel like uphill fight at the moment, but it's in this race, it's long enough to really get into it. This is my hope. That until then the climbs start, things will feel better. The legs don't feel bad today, honestly. It's more like a yeah, I don't know. I'm having a heart rate of 130 at the moment. First of all, this should be lower with this riding a bit, and it feels more like 140 plus heart rate. That's the fact. Yeah, it's the route with the Volcano KOM at the end. So there's some of the smaller Utopia climb stuff around. Beforehand, but it really comes down to the last time. Whether right now I think it's gonna be like a 30 riders group, 35 maybe the last time, and then it's the question of a, let's say, ramp test. And if you're, if the legs are, the whole performance is there. So I'm watching on my phone a little bit ski racing on the side from Bansko. They have like really rain and snow rain conditions. It looks horrible. So I'm much more happy to be in Watopia cycling. Yeah, so the next group is coming a bit close, I think. Let's see. At the end of the day, this is no race where I would like push anything, because I mean the goal is to have a really good position, whatever this means. But yeah, and at this stage of the race, if we have like 10 riders coming back, yeah. First of all, they need to work now. Second of all, they got dropped already. The part where you don't get dropped if you're really on the level of for a top position. And I don't mean this in any bad way, but it's like, it's very rare that you get dropped just because you're like really unconcentrated. So I mean, I am sometimes in this situation where I could get dropped because I'm way too far back in the group. But also if I'm way back in the group, at the wrong points of the race, normally feels like, when it feels, it normally means that I don't feel like being in the front part of the group. So if I would feel really good, I would be more upfront now. Hey Roy, good evening to you. I mean, late evening or early morning. Okay. Yeah, I've done this too. Basically, when I was on my phone. How was your race? Roy, just finished this one here. Your rage quit. Okay. Why did you rage quit? Ah, okay. I can imagine. To do this quite to this, quite some mileage. Yeah. The moment I'm feeling like I'm fighting to stay in the group. And honestly, I mean, not to sound arrogant, but I shouldn't. On a good day, I shouldn't. But yeah, I am. But on the other hand, the group is getting smaller. You know, I'm in the group. Let's see. And everybody will feel the pain at the end. Yeah, rage quits are good for YouTube. Yeah, I also try never to quit a race, you know, as a kind of like a principle thing. Just to tell my body and tell my head even much more important. That's not an option, you know, because I'm more afraid of my head than saying, yeah, we did this before. How about the next time? You quit when you don't feel right. And that's one of the thing I'm most concerned of. Yeah. It's like having, you know, on food the cheat day. When I start cheating on food, it normally doesn't stop after a day. It gets me into the wrong direction, and then I need quite a time to reset myself. Yeah, no, I mean, it really depends on the race, you know, and then with quitting. But aside, for example, with the tiny races a week ago, so I did the epic race with the everything bagel in the morning. And then at time zone 3, which is European late evening, I did the tiny races. Just like, when warming up, I knew it will not be nice. When I did the first race, it confirmed the situation. And I think the second race was my worst one. And I mean, fighting through it sometimes makes sense, but there's also there are the situations where you don't fight through, and also, you know, part of the game. Yeah. Sometimes I had some results where it actually, I hope that you guys have a picture still? Yeah. I don't know, my laptop just didn't show anything. Sometimes with the second race, it could, I had some good results. But it depends on really if you had some rest or not in the meantime. If you, I think, eat well, recover, and do some stretching and some good cool down after the first race, and good warm up before the second race. But it's just hard to to motivate yourself when it gets close to the start of the second race. So I'm quite motivated after the first race. I need a little bit rest, and then I'll push it. And then like warming up, and the legs feel like bonkers. Then my head is like, what are you doing? Yeah, I think it also means, it depends on how the first race was, say, on the percentage of what you can do. I mean, there are races where you push, but where you don't have to really push. And then I think you see it in the cool down when the heart rate goes down immediately, and you have been in a, let's say, safe place from the power and heart rate during the race, and then normally the recovery should go better. Great, Roy, yeah. That's good. It doesn't matter, you know, there can be the situation where possible. I mean, it's a very, like, last time, or last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when I was still back in category D. And at that point I was really, I would say, in the 1% top of D category. Like really, it was clear that I should be upgraded soon, and I was there. But at this, let's say, last moment in D, I did the tiny races twice a day. Like in the morning, I finished, which was for me the horrible result, I think, second or third in the GC. And I was like so angry with myself because I felt like I owned this victory, you know. You don't. There are always other guys who can make your day harder than you think. So I was so like raging inside of me. And then, so I did the tiny races in the time zone 3. So American afternoon, European late night again. And then won the GC in the D category. I mean, that is something I think you can only do when you're, first of all, really in the really top of a category. And on the other hand, indeed, it's much more possible because the way sometimes these races develop, indeed, you know, you just have the variety of wattage the people can do is just much bigger, you know. It's like, this is so, the races tend to be quite good to play. I mean this in a positive way. You were like knowing how to do it, you could really use this situation, but there was much less structure in any race. Hey Rob, how you doing, mate? Oh, at the moment the group is the front group, so we're a little bit below 50 riders, 140 at the start line. Yeah. I mean, this is the flat part, so this is about drafting along, of course. But I feel like, I don't know, heart rate should be, at this moment of the race, at least 5, more like 10 lower, even if I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, it's a new, nothing to excuse for. So I'm doing this the first time. Just watch some other guys doing it. So it's the Volcano KOM at the end. And until then, it's the, let's say, the usual smaller Watopia climbs here and there. And yeah. Oh yeah, Rob, how was it yesterday? We were missing you in the drops. Hungover but alive. Bro, that's a good Sunday morning, I guess. If you like had a birthday party with your friend. I think it was birthday, wasn't it? Yeah, same. It's true. As soon as the boss is gone. That's true. Good sweat helps if you're hungover. I mean, if you can bring yourself on the bike. No, I'm really looking at my heart rate. Why is it coming down now? Hello, connection? Or is this me concentrating on the heart rate and like manipulating it by my breathing? I guess now we're back. Yep, the quiz was a bit, let's say, frauded. But it was a fun idea with the quiz with the routes and the AI. I like that one. It's just like, hey, bye, Roy. Have a good night, mate. You deserve some rest. All right. Okay, so you're no bike at the moment. At least you can have like a easy Sunday, hopefully. Oh, now I'm down to 2.6 watts per kilo. Nice. Thomas is another level. It's like the funny thing is when he's like, doing his video and saying he has no chance in this championships. You see his number, so, and then you think, yeah, and what are the others? They're ripping even Thomas apart. So it's a nice reality check in life. we got a bit over 300 meters, I think 350, 330, something like this in total climbing. I don't know, the volcano is like 120, something around that. Of this, so like we got one volcano to climb in the more like hilly part, let's say, and then the real volcano at the end. We're about, not yet, but nearly halfway through. Average speeds 39.3 so far, so for that group size, that flat rate. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope there's this time not someone faster. No, really. When is it? His race? It's in the afternoon, or? Sorry, I didn't check. Yeah, it's really, this was the point where being back to the right position. There's no plan for me. Try to get away. $230 per mile. Okay, good. We got one guy ahead. So as long as it's one guy only, I don't mind it. Because first of all, if someone is strong enough to pull this off, he will be strong enough to crush the rest of the competition in the volcano. And means he has 20 kilometers without any rest in front of him. And it's the volcano at the end. So, I mean, you can lose some time if you overstretch your power beforehand and then you come into volcano and your legs are dead, and even a minute can be gone quite soon. Hey Doom, how are you doing? And I'm sweating so much. Jesus Christ. Outside it's raining. And I'm sweating inside. I'd rather sweat inside too. We can do it right now. So. That's good to hear, Doom. It was fun, your interview, and it's great what you do in the programming stuff. With all these mods, add-ons, however to say it. Now I'm actually in zone 2. Like, but this is I'm 2.6 average until now. So now I'm actually really in zone 2. I'm still struggling with Zwift to reset my data, because who doesn't know the story, it's like I used another heart rate monitor, was like my backup heart rate monitor, and this thing transferred like really wrong data. So I have a very low real max heart rate, which is around 165. So that's quite low. But I always had like a lower heart rate, even when I was younger than like you're supposed to have from the age. And so this heart rate script device, however you say it, put my max heart rate to 183. And so Zwift got this data, not their fault of course, but got this data in their database now. And so the calculation of my zones, which as far as I understand is at least partly by the heart rates, and shows data that I'm totally relaxed. I'm actually at, let's say, 80-90% of my max. So this ride I had is 8 seconds still, so it doesn't go anywhere. I think you either really need to like push hard, like Rob did in Z Racing with his 20 km solo, like Arctic Swifter did in, which race was this? Oh man, I think it was the Magdalene in some, I don't know which race series. Sorry, but he, the Arctic did, I think also like a, take about 20 kilometers to go, and yeah, just crush the rest of the competition. But in both cases, you really got the distance on the field, and then the field stopped chasing. And I think that's then the point, and then of course to be able to keep it up, you know. But yeah, Arctic can do that, Rob, Darren, of course, some others too. Me, not. Especially not today. And the drops was fun, as always. I was watching JD doing the tiny races and in the drops at the same time because the shots both were simultaneously, and that was good. Yeah, it was just like, I think yesterday was unfortunate, the drop, you couldn't make it, and but yeah, it was a good shot. Yeah, that's also Jake was missing too, you know. I don't know. I feel like I don't feel good. But I guess I say that way too often, so we'll see at the end. It's just like, if I really feel good, I don't go that back that often, that easy. I mean, I stay at the back. Don't, the draft, don't get me wrong, but there's a way to, whenever there's like a small bump, I would be much more front of the field than I did now. So, but yeah. I guess I'm complaining just way too much. We will see at the volcano. That's what this thing comes down to. Oh, we got someone ahead. 19 seconds. Okay, leg again. 21. Okay, yeah. 22 and counting, so this feels like this guy is really pushing it. Yeah, we normally do in some parts. I mean, I do a lot. I have my axle and stuff all on the point instead of the comma. Because I think it's stupid. So I'm totally on your side too. I don't, honestly, like, so we got this one ride ahead, and the first thing people are doing, I was writing, yeah, it's B category, and it's like, oh, there's too much power. And yes, there are these situations. But I'm on 2.6, you know, and many in this field will be around the same at the moment. So what are we complaining about? This is not a super fast sea race where it actually would like give a red flag if someone is pulling away. And I mean, let's see how he goes up the volcano at the end. I think we got still like 180 meters to climb in total. So now I'm down to 2.5. Yeah. I just think, like, concentrate on your own racing. If this guy is getting away, even if he's doing higher powers that you might suppose in the category, as long as people paddle and their weight is legit, and if someone really feels the need to pretend something and cheat. Hey, that's poor. Said this before. You're not here to make millions on a new pro contract, where cheating is not good, but at least understandable. Hey Lee, how are you? Okay, and he's not on Swift power then. Anyway, who cares? It's then. Thanks for having a look, Rob. Hey Arctic, how's Mother's Day in Norway going? All good? Hopefully. At least the fact that you couldn't take part in this race gives me a better chance. Yeah, I know Swift Life is Swift Power Life is not the most reliable source. Nope, I'm not. I don't know why. I feel like today is a saying about the rain here in Salzburg, in my hometown. It's called in German, it's a Schnurregen, or not German, in Aus, kind of German. It's when it's like a long, steady rain, but never a hard rain, but it doesn't stop either. And I feel like that kind of today. So they're like a bit weakish, but yeah. And but not going away either. So. We will see now. Bye, Simon. Have a good day. All the best for you. Georg isn't even sweating. Oh my god. Either my camera is like real BS. Jesus. Okay. If I end up be really strong now, then yeah. No, I did this climb like a couple of times in group rides, and one time I tried to really push it. So it was 8, I think 8:15, 8:12, something around that. Personal best, but this was just the, I think this was part of the Tour de Zwift. At the beginning, like the first stage, could be like 7-8 weeks ago. And yeah, I was just going easy the whole ride and then pushing up. Okay, so I'm around in your ballpark of time, but I mean, it's a bit different if you just go for the climb. Or you have 50. Hey guys, thanks a lot. Knowing that the live stream is there just gave me the extra push to sprint on the last, I don't know, 50, 100 meters. Hi Mark. Thanks. Thanks Arctic. Thanks Doom. Thanks Rob. Thanks Roy. Whom did I miss? Lee? I was tend to miss you earlier. Simon. Christoph who showed up the very first in the live stream. Thank you everybody. Oh, Lee, sorry. Doom. Did I say thank you, Doom? The most dangerous person for sure in the stream. Oh my gosh. So I'm wondering which time I did now. In the climb. Could be quite a good one. Oh, downhill, here we go. Yeah, very grateful again to everybody joining me on this Sunday morning. You guys helped me to make this from a mediocre race to a really good result. I was like a bit whiny all the time, but how I feel. But yeah, at the end, it was a good result. Really happy with that. I think probably second on Zwift Power, 30 on the line. Yeah, in 140 riders race. I think I will always take that result. Okay, so Doom guy, for your third time, thank you, or third round, thank you. No, everybody, Rob, I hope you get the hangover gone. I hope Arctic, you're taking really care of your family. Otherwise, women, can you make your life quite a challenge, let's say. And I mean this in the best way. Yeah, 7:15? I don't know. 7:15? I don't think that. But I mean, if it is 7:15, then 7:51. Hi Mark. Mark didn't say thank you to Mark. I don't know. Mark, thank you. Round number 4. Oh, 7:51. Okay, that's great. If this is legit, the first person I need to text it to is of course Darren, because I think it's a little bit above 8, and and I think he takes this challenge for sure. No, that's I just mean this, Darren. If you watch that, you know it's just fun. I'm just playing around, and yeah, that would be great if I got under 8 minutes. Especially if you already did 50 kilometers, so, or nearly 50 in this ride. Yeah, so Salzburg rain outside. I'm in the volcano, and Darren. Sorry, my laptop is a bit far away. What do you mean by DC, Darren? I don't know. Sorry, brain is now on low energy mode after this raid. Oh, good. Nah, I mean, see you up. Get your rest and then drive home to your family safely. I mean, of course, the thing I want, like, it's true here for this climb. If you have the other riders, it's much easier to pace. Also, you have the draft on the more flatter parts, and this is really a good draftable climb. So, anyway, hey Doom, see you, everybody. Have a good time. I'll do another like 5 kilometers easy riding, or maybe a little bit more. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, Darren went it here. I mean, Darren. Kaboom, Darren went it. So, I'll pump some nice music in my ears. And, yeah. Have a good Sunday, wherever you are in this world. Bye-bye. See you all.